The as yet unfinished story of Stalingrad epitomizes the inflexible will of the Soviet people. This great city on the Volga, brought to ruin by months of bombing and shelling, has still held out against everything Hitler could bring against it. And the Russian defenders, in spite of their own heavy losses, have not only inflicted terrible wounds on the German army, they have also proved once again that Hitler's promises to the German people are empty boasts he cannot fulfill. This vivid scene at the front shows an incident on the outskirts of the city, a Russian signaller restoring communications. By their amazing defense here, the Russians have struck 3 heavy blows. Strategically, they've wrecked Hitler's plan by halting him to the west of the Volga. They've taught the German soldier that he's very far from invincible, and they've shown the German people that Hitler no longer controls the destiny of the Reich. An obvious comparison with the resistance of Stalingrad is the defense of Verdun in the last war. But there has, of course, been this additional factor in the case of Stalingrad: war in the air. In this medium, too, the Soviet has fought with the utmost energy and courage, and with success. Though Stalingrad has suffered a tremendous weight of bombs, the Red Air Force, in reply, has ripped into the Luftwaffe, still further reducing that slowly wasting asset of the German war machine. In addition, Soviet airmen have struck hard at the enemy divisions attacking the city. For months, the Battle of Stalingrad has shown the fiercest fighting on any front. Here, as Soviet tanks moved forward to attack a strong point, the Germans sent over Messerschmitts against them. But Russian ack gunners soon dealt with that, scoring at least one success while the newsreel man was with the battery. Of course, the Battle of Stalingrad is also the battle for the Volga, and that great river has itself played a big part, both in defense and attack. Sailing in river gunboats, Soviet Marines have frequently been transported upstream to attack the enemy on the flank, and many successes have been scored. The Volga here is wide but shallow, and navigation is restricted to small vessels with little draft. All the same, under cover of their guns and a smokescreen, the outflanking troops leap ashore and dash into attack in sufficient numbers to do the trick. But it's in the city of Stalingrad itself, among the ruins of homes and factories, that the most savage hand-to-hand fighting has been taking place. In these, the latest newsreel pictures from this front, the stories of street fighting, of the bitter struggles for every yard and for every vantage point, come to life. This is what it's like to defend a great city under constant bombardment from artillery and aircraft, with the enemy in the same street, even in the same ruined building. These pictures were taken in the Red October factory district, where factory workers fought side by side with guardsmen, beating back the Hun, inch by inch, stalking the Hun, and sniping him. The sniper's name is Anatol Chekhov. In a moment, you'll see him make his 41st kill. Down in the street, a storming party undertakes the job of clearing the enemy out of a house they turned into a strong point. Hand to hand, kill or be killed. In the past 6 weeks, Hitler has lost 312,000 killed or captured. Stalingrad's defenders have accounted for many of the dead, killing Germans a dozen at a time, or often enough, one by one. Every dead German provides more weapons for Russia. While they have been winning back the city, their comrades under Golikov and Vatutin have gone over to the offensive with outstanding success miles to the west of the city, isolating many German divisions in the Stalingrad pocket. While the city defenders continue to gain more successes against those divisions, the Red Army drives on to the south and west with astonishing speed. Once more, the world is amazed at the huge reserves of strength which the Soviet Union has been able to call upon. Tremendous trials of strength lie ahead, but coupled with the mounting strength of the Allies to the west and south of Hitler's European fortress, Russia's magnificent recovery points the way. In Libya, Rommel has already run 1,000 miles, while on the huge eastern front, Klim Voroshilov tanks go forward in pursuit of other retreating Germans. Certainly 1943 opens up a new prospect for the Allies and for Hitler.